Imagine an ancient monument over 12,000 years old, rising from the earth, shrouded in mysteries and stories that could rewrite human history. This is not a scene from a fantasy novel, but the reality of Göbekli Tepe in Turkey, a place that may symbolize an apocalypse and whose significance has been given a whole new dimension by the mysterious Vulture Stone. Why was this monumental complex built, and which civilization constructed it? How could people in a time we consider technologically primitive create such gigantic structures? Could Göbekli Tepe be a clue to forgotten cultures or even extraterrestrial influences? Göbekli Tepe is a puzzle and a challenge for modern archaeology. During excavations in southeastern Turkey in 1963, ancient remains were discovered that were initially thought to be medieval artifacts. But in 1994, German archaeologist Klaus Schmidt recognized the true significance of this site. A vast temple complex made up of megalithic blocks, some up to 6 meters long and weighing 50 tons. This discovery has the potential to radically change our understanding of history and human civilization. A fascinating detail is the Vulture Stone, considered the greatest symbol of destruction since the last ice age. Researchers have identified 3 significant dates through the analysis of star constellations on the stone: 4350 BC, 10950 BC, and 18,000 BC. Particularly the year 10950 BC is of interest, as it coincides with the Younger Dryas event, a catastrophic period when global temperatures suddenly rose and glaciers began to melt. The story of Göbekli Tepe remains unclear in many respects. It is believed that various cultures such as the Romans, Byzantines, and Persians used this site. Some even speculate that extraterrestrial beings transmitted knowledge to humans at this site to alter human DNA and revolutionize agriculture. The discovery of genetically complex plants like wheat near Göbekli Tepe supports these fascinating theories. Today on our channel Myth Researcher, we want to delve deeper into the mysteries of Göbekli Tepe. What technologies and architectural masterpieces were realized here? What myths and legends surround this enigmatic place? Subscribe to our channel, join us on this journey of discovery, and uncover the amazing secrets of Göbekli Tepe. Let's explore together what this monumental complex can reveal about our past, and perhaps even our future. Göbekli Tepe, a monumental complex that poses a puzzle for modern archaeology, was first discovered in 1963 but misinterpreted as medieval artifacts. It was German archaeologist Klaus Schmidt who recognized the true significance of this site in 1994. While visiting Neolithic sites in Turkey, Schmidt came across an outstanding limestone block in an area known to locals as Potbelly Hill or Göbekli Tepe. The ancient civilization mastered technology, mapped the cosmos, and understood the relationship with the natural world. Schmidt and his team began excavations and discovered evidence that could fundamentally change our understanding of human civilization. Göbekli Tepe consists of huge megalithic blocks, some up to 6 meters long and weighing 50 tons. This discovery contradicts the previous assumption that human civilization originated in Mesopotamia, where Stone Age hunters and gatherers discovered agriculture after the last ice age and created the first civilization about 6,000 years ago. However, the discoveries at Göbekli Tepe challenged this theory, as the stone structures found there were dated to around 11,600 years old, 6,000 years before the emergence of the Sumerian civilization. It was not a temple as claimed. The monuments at Göbekli Tepe were not built as tributes to gods or homages to kings, but as warnings of imminent danger. Researchers suspect that the complex architecture and astronomical alignment of the site indicate a highly developed civilization that mapped the cosmos and understood the relationship with the natural world. New structures were repeatedly built at Göbekli Tepe over a period of at least 10,000 years to follow the movement of the star Sirius in the night sky. The builders of Göbekli Tepe had a deep understanding of astronomy, mathematics, and engineering. These pillars are adorned with mysterious carvings of humans, animals, and human-animal hybrids, including foxes, lions, scorpions, snakes, and wild boars. One of the most fascinating discoveries at Göbekli Tepe is Pillar 43, also known as the Vulture Stone. This pillar features detailed depictions that may indicate astronomical events. Among the carvings is a clearly recognizable scorpion, surrounded by stars that may represent bright star clusters. Particularly noteworthy is the depiction of a sun on the wing of a vulture, indicating its position in the sky relative to the constellations. This interpretation suggests that Pillar 43 serves as a kind of star map marking a specific date. This hypothesis is supported by the practice of recording significant astronomical events, such as at the Hoover Dam, where the configuration of the stars on the day of its opening is engraved into the ground. Our planet experienced a phase known as the cataclysmic period about 13 to 15,000 years ago. This time was marked by extreme weather events, as if all conceivable storms swept across the Earth simultaneously. One might assume that such turbulent conditions would have significantly hindered human development. Surprisingly, however, the opposite seems to have been the case. Subsequently, many of the ancient civilizations we know began to grow rapidly and make remarkable progress, particularly in the region around Göbekli Tepe. The scientific examination of the stone blocks of Göbekli Tepe has revealed significant deposits of calcium carbonate. Such deposits typically form through prolonged rainfall or heavy flooding, suggesting that this site might be one of the few preserved structures bearing witness to the catastrophic events of that time. This discovery sheds new light on the significance and resilience of Göbekli Tepe amidst historical upheavals. The depictions on Pillar 43 at Göbekli Tepe could mark a time window between 10900 and 10800 BC, coinciding with the Younger Dryas period. This was a period of abrupt climate change that occurred about 12,900 years ago and may have been triggered by a comet impact. This event could have led to drastic climatic changes, including possible tsunamis that flooded the Earth. Other pillars, such as Pillar 56 and Pillar 18, show depictions of animals in flight and could be interpreted as a cry for help from a civilization confronted with these catastrophic changes. A particularly fascinating artifact is Pillar 18, which bears the word God and shows the constellation Aquarius. This depiction may point to a mega comet that broke apart about 20,000 years ago, leaving behind a vast debris field of millions of smaller comets. Interestingly, the Earth passes through this debris field every year, triggering the annual Taurid meteor shower. The original alignment of the pillar with Taurus, not Aquarius, could indicate that the builders of Göbekli Tepe had a profound understanding of astronomical events and their impact on the Earth. These findings underscore the importance of Göbekli Tepe not only as an archaeological site but also as a key to understanding the complex relationship between our ancestors and the cosmic forces that shaped their world. The continued exploration of Göbekli Tepe promises to reveal more secrets about early civilizations and could help us better understand the resilience and adaptability of human culture in times of great upheaval. However, the excavations so far have uncovered only a fraction of the site, about 5%, meaning the full extent of its significance is far from being realized. Recent surveys and investigations have revealed that at least 15 to 20 additional structures and enclosures lie hidden beneath the already explored area. There are also indications of more than 200 additional stone pillars buried deep underground. Researchers are particularly interested in learning more about the astronomical alignments and possible connections to cosmic events. The discovery that the oldest pillars and structures on the site were designed with a precision and detail not achieved in later periods raises questions that go far beyond what traditional archaeological theories can explain. Moreover, the exploration of the more than 200 additional stone pillars that still need to be uncovered could provide new insights into the social, religious, and cosmological beliefs of the people who built Göbekli Tepe. The ongoing exploration of Göbekli Tepe could help us better understand the complex relationships between ancient civilizations and their environment. New questions and challenges for archaeology. In 1997, Professor Manfred Hyun of the Norwegian University of Science and Technology conducted a groundbreaking investigation of the region around Göbekli Tepe. The results of his research were simply revolutionary. Professor Hyun was able to demonstrate not only that the first agricultural societies originated in this area, but also that he came across a fascinating detail. For unknown reasons, the inhabitants of that time did not simply plant entire fields with a single type of grain. Instead, they chose an approach of biodiversity, cultivating various types of grain side by side, a practice reminiscent of the experimental methods of modern plant breeders. This suggests that the builders of Göbekli Tepe were not solely concerned with feeding a large population, but rather with selecting the most resilient plant species. This finding suggests that the people of that time were far more intelligent and foresighted than previously thought. Researcher Andrew Collins goes even further in his interpretation of the findings at Göbekli Tepe. He believes that this ancient complex was the world's first university. Collins speculates that extraterrestrials imparted all their knowledge to humans at this site, as depicted in the intricate ornaments and pocket reliefs on the walls of the complex. Collins is convinced that these extraterrestrial professors spread worldwide from Göbekli Tepe to share their knowledge as comprehensively as possible. In many cultures that show architectural influences from Göbekli Tepe, there are legends about divine beings who came from distant lands to teach humans various sciences. These traditions could shed light on our ancestors' profound understanding of the universe. Moreover, the practice of erecting mounds around monumental structures could be attributed to these teaching beings' efforts to protect their creations from the elements. This practice might be a reminder of the catastrophic events they themselves experienced, and an attempt to preserve their knowledge for future generations. But the question remains, did these altruistic extraterrestrials truly help humanity recover from numerous disasters, or is the truth something else entirely? The discoveries at Göbekli Tepe thus challenge established views on the origins and development of human civilization. How is it possible for people who, according to traditional history, were considered primitive hunters and gatherers, to build and intricately carve such monumental structures? The findings suggest that our ancestors were far more advanced than previously thought, and possibly possessed knowledge that is still unknown in the modern world. Have we underestimated the abilities and knowledge of our ancestors? But do we really need to resort to extraterrestrial influences to explain these achievements? Is it not more likely that the people of that time had technologies and knowledge that are still unknown to us today? These questions invite us to see human history with new eyes and consider the possibility that our ancestors were capable of incredible feats that go far beyond our current understanding. Imagine what other secrets lie hidden and what we could learn from further exploration of Göbekli Tepe and other ancient sites. How could these insights change our view of the past and our understanding of human capability and creativity? We hope these considerations inspire you and spark your curiosity to delve deeper into the mysteries of our past with us on the Myth Researcher channel. Don't forget to subscribe to stay updated and not miss any exciting discoveries. The journey through the secrets of human history is far from over, and there is still so much to discover. Stay curious and open to the untold stories that are waiting to be revealed. Until next time.